Carl is all bark.
And the reputation for following through. He could have blown you to bits. You're an interesting woman, Lorna.
Is that a compliment?
That depends. Do you still want to be my director of public relations?
Yes.
Then you're both interesting and courageous. Carl's right. I may have to face a Senate investigation, possible censure. And if I survive that, then I'll have to face the voters.
Well, I take the numbers have risen since the KBAY interview.
They were better than expected. You had the right idea.
I have a lot of right ideas.
I'll need them. On top of everything else, I may have to face a divorce, and the voters hate divorce.
Well, now, that depends.
On what?
The guilty party.
I'm listening.
You got a record, Victor. Judge is not going to react too favorably if you're charged with making false accusations.
How how's he going to react when he finds out that they're true? That you're the one who's been harassing Lorna, that you had your own car blown up and tried to pin it on
You
Carl?
march into the courtroom with that story, the judge is going to laugh you right out the door. I mean, who do you think you're dealing with, Victor? I'm not going to indict without proof. Especially someone like Carl with his battery of expensive lawyers and history of ducking charges.
You're slick, I'll give you that much. But then some lawyers are paid to lie.
I don't have to listen to this.
Oh, what? Now we got moral outrage? Come on, what is that, the 1-2 punch? First you lie and then you get offended when you get caught? But you think I don't know what's going on here, man? You're so scared you can't even see straight. I don't know how you got in so deep or why, but you're walking on air, my friend. You're praying you remember how to fly before the ground jumps up and catches.
I have to prepare for court.
Why? Come on, why, Kevin? I mean, was it because you lost Lorna? Was it this job? I mean, this big job, chief prosecutor?
All I want to do is convict Carl. And I will.
Yeah, but is it worth it? Look, I don't care how you rationalize it. That Carl's a crook, that you deserve this job. The ends do not justify the means. That is morality 101, my friend. You can't lie and connive. You almost killed someone.
Look, Carl has been doing it for years.
Yeah, but you almost killed Lorna. I mean, is that sunk in? If I hadn't come along, she'd be splattered all over that parking lot.
No! Lorna is going to be fine. But if Carl is set free, to tyrannize and terrorize and make a laughingstock of the law, to ruin people's lives for fun and profit, do you see, Victor? Do you see? Everybody loses. It's the victory of evil over a system that's meant to combat it.
Yeah, but what about you? Huh? I mean, what about the guy who became a lawyer to do the right thing? What, are you gonna roll over? Are you gonna start sucking down gin and tonics during lunch to cover up what's rotten
Well,
inside?
if I become an alcoholic, I guess you've got your work cut out for you, don't you?
Yeah, but it doesn't have to happen, man. And you're setting yourself up as God. You're not qualified. I mean, even though you've been practicing it for a long time.
Oh, that's what this is all about, isn't it? All these buddy years, you've just been waiting to stick it to me for sending you up.
Not me. You did the right thing by me. I was guilty. I'm talking about people like Rita. You remember her? Huh? And Frankie Frame? Look, you can still save yourself, Kevin. Now, you walk into that courtroom and you tell the truth. You come clean before it buries you, man.
It's open.
What's going on? Carl's in the courtroom. Everyone's with him.
Tell her, Kevin.
The bailiff says that there was some type of delay. Has something happened here?
You could say that.
Well, am I going to have to guess, or is one of you going to tell me?
Well, hell, don't worry. I know I'd wash away all those wasted years.
That's not why you're unhappy. It's not the past that matters. It's what's ahead.
Marissa, I used the room upstairs to shower. I hope it's okay. I wanted to clean up before I got on the plane.
Are you going somewhere?
She's going home.
Domingo said he'd fly her back to the States.
I'm gonna miss you.
I miss you too.
And you, are you going with her?
No.
You have to understand.
What's to understand? You said there was nothing left for you back in Bay City. I guess that means I was nothing. And what we shared together in the rainforest, that was nothing, too.
All right, it's all set. Paolo's gonna check it out.
Jake, Ortega's a good man, but you can't trust him with a matter of this importance.
Why not? He's gonna amble into City Hall, which shares space with the town jail, I might add, and he's gonna get a lot farther than me. I am, after all, the town's least favorite gringo.
You're putting our operation at risk because you're afraid of facing Paulina.
Spencer, if Paulina sees me, it looks like I'm crawling, all right?
Jake, you're trying to discredit her father and take over the family company. These are not the actions of a man who cares what anyone thinks.
Business is business, and personal stuff is... personal.
But according to you, there isn't any more personal stuff with Paulina. Or is there?
Hey, Cass.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I got stuck in court.
Has Carl been arranged yet?
I don't think so. There was some sort of delay.
Are you sure you don't want to go over there, Cass? I mean, you put an awful lot of time and effort into this whole thing.
This is Kevin's baby.
So do you think that Carl's guilty?
You know, he says he's being railroaded.
Yeah, well, what else is new, huh?
All I know is the other night at the hospital, I was not totally convinced. But Kevin says he has proof positive.
Well, listen, I've got to get over there. Do you want me to stay here?
No,
This is going to take a while.
I'm fine. I'll be here.
Love you.
Folks.
Oops.
It's all right. He knows I'm fine.
But we don't want to inflame the situation. Remember, technically you're still married, and he's a public figure, and we haven't begun what I'm sure are going to be very complex
Hey,
negotiations.
all right.
You sure you don't want me to stay?
No, it's fine. I'm certainly not afraid of Grant.
For what it's worth, I'll be here.
Great. I'll be over there. You guys will be here.
Spencer, it's not Paulina, it's Ian. It just bucks me out.
Gentlemen.
Grab with a nice drive. Sit down.
I will, thank you. Have you heard about Carl?
That, he's going head-to-head with Kevin?
Yeah, well, apparently your brothers won the first round. Hutchins has just been arrested for attempted murder.
Now, where are you going?
Well, it's just that I have watched Carl operate for so long that if they have him cornered, I want to have a front row seat.
Yeah, I'll walk out with you. I'll be right back. What are you talking about, a front row seat?
I just didn't want him to know what we were up to.
Now, I'm certain that Carl's arrest had nothing to do with the venture in San Cristobal.
Spencer, if they've turned his apartment upside down, they may have found something. Now, I'll just go check with Kevin and see what they've got.
No, I can't imagine Kevin favoring you with any information.
I have my ways.
Don't blow me off, Kevin. What's going on?
Victor and I were having a disagreement on how to handle one of his friends. He thinks he deserves parole. I think he deserves to do time.
So this has nothing to do with Carl?
I do have more than one case, Lorna.
Fine.
No. I'm sorry. I've just been under a lot of pressure lately. How are you doing?
Gets me a lot of sympathetic looks. It's a keeper, I think.
Yeah. Well, I wish you would have taken John's advice. Spent some more time in the hospital.
No, I couldn't. I need to be in the courtroom to see Carl's face when he's indicted.
So you want him in jail as much as I do?
No. If he's guilty, fine.
You don't buy the evidence.
I just need to be there.
You would expect Carl to show remorse in an open court?
I don't know what I expect. All I know is that I was in there and Carl was spewing the most vilest things I've ever heard. And he just made me so angry at him that I don't even trust myself anymore.
Well, that's pretty smart. Because rage can really mess up your mind.
Yeah. Well, don't you think it's time that we get back in the courtroom now?
Yeah. Lorna.
Courtroom jitters?
No, of course not. I just want you to know how very important it is to me that you're safe.
Me too.